Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Super excited for today's video. This is part 2 of the Guerlain fall collection, okay? Part 1, we got into some things. And now in this one, I'm trying out the other eyeshadow quad and one more lipstick and checking out one more lipstick case, okay? So I'm gonna be pulling a look together, of course, and I'm gonna be swatching, and then I'm gonna be swatching everything that I got so far from this collection against each other, and we can compare and contrast. So if you want to see how this face came together with this super chic thing is on my head, just keep watching. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I appreciate it when you do. Now let's jump in. Okay guys, before I jump in, of course I have to talk about my Frais by Breezy Tee product of the day. I am rocking our safari print silk twill skinny scarf that I adore. This is my design, my baby. And I wanted it to be earth tones, but I didn't want it to be so overtly, like a safari print. I wanted the feel in terms of the colors. So this side, we get lots of different earth tones and shapes and stuff. And then the other side, this is double-sided. The other side has a completely different design, but still a complementary one. So you can see here, hopefully, that the tips on the other side, it's a zebra print, but that's just the tips. Inside, what I wanted was an incredibly faint leopard print. I didn't want it to scream. The stripes on the ends are bolder, but inside you will see faint leopard print over underneath, like a rust orange color, okay? And I'm obsessed. So you get 2 scarves in one. My husband and I, we designed all of these scarves, and they have truly been a labor of love. And silk twill is the standard in luxury for famed fashion houses around the world. It's just the standard in silk. So we wanted to design some of our own. So if you want to check out any of our silk twill skinny scarves, you can visit us at fraisbybreezytee.com or our Etsy shop. Links will be in the description below and somewhere up here too. Okay guys, so let's jump right into part 2 of this Guerlain fall collection, okay? Now we saw the gold packaging. Said it before, not my favorite in the world. I don't like gold in general, but gold plastic is a little cheapy, okay? Not a little cheapy, can go a lot of cheapy. So it's not my favorite packaging in the world, but it's also not the worst, okay? It's not the worst. Here is Undressed Brown, okay? So that is what is on tap for today. We're gonna be trying out Undressed Brown. I also grabbed the Berry Brown lipstick case, so beautiful. That grainy faux leather is just so beautiful. Love, 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 love it. And there was a little mishap with my lipstick, but here we are. This is Warm Almond. And this one's another matte velvet texture. So we're going to be getting those all on. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be trying on the new products. And then at the end, we'll do the comparison products, probably. Yeah, that makes more sense to do it that way. We'll do the comparison products at the end, okay? Now, I've already gotten most of my face together, so it's a perfect time to remind you that everything that I'm wearing on my face will always be in the description below. Always, always. So if you're looking for a shade color, a foundation shade, whatever's going on down to my nail polish, I will always have that listed. There will be some affiliate links. So if you're going to buy it anyway and you choose to use one of my affiliate links, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I will put that money back into doing videos for you guys. I really do appreciate it. It's not, I get just a little bit from each sale, and I haven't gotten a lot of sales. I probably should be more diligent about getting my links out there. But I just wanted to remind you that if you're going to get it anyway, I would appreciate it if you used one of my links, okay? So, a lot of stuff going on here, and you will be able to find that in the description below. Now, let me swatch these this Undressed Brown, and then pull an eye look together. So here are the swatches of Undressed Brown. To my eye, this shade is looking exactly like the one from Wild Nude, so I'm actually really curious now to see them against each other. The one the one that kept me away from this one, or the one that didn't immediately grab me, was the orange one. I feel like I have this color in a lot of places, so that's why I was drawn more to Wild Nudes. But I'm still curious about this, and I don't know how I want to use this orange yet. So I'm debating in my mind what I want to do, but yes, this is the 4, and I'm excited because I don't know what I'm going to do. So let me pull a look together now. Okay, I had to leap outside my comfort zone a little bit for this one. I really, really did, because I was going to use the orange how I typically use it, put it on my lid, and then go from there, and I didn't. So I wanted to try something different, and I forgot to put a little of this in the brow bone, the light color. That light color, I'll show you in a second. It's not like silver. It's a really pale, like orangey color, so it fits in with the orange color story. It's like almost an incredibly pale peach, let's say. So, which I appreciate. It's not just like a silver. So when I used it in the first part of the eye, you know, when I started putting the other colors, it made more sense because it almost looks a little silver on its own. And I'm like, silver with these colors don't really go, but it's not really silver. So just a heads up about that shade. And again, I'll show it to you. It's a super duper light. This one here is a super duper pale peachy color. So it sort of falls in line. But I like what I came up with. I did have to jump outside my comfort zone, but I like that I did a cascading of color from the lighter one, the orange, that bright orange in the middle, and then the deeper orange, browny orange at the outside. I feel comfortable with this. That orange is really bright for me, and so it's always one of those colors that's tricky because I don't like the brightness so much. But like this, when I'm blending it on each side and I have different colors on each side of it, to me, it's a good way to wear it, and it might be something I take going forward when I'm confronted with like these more bright orangey colors, because I do love me some oranges. It's just the different shades. The one on the end is my preferred, like orangey brown. That's where I sit. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But overall, I think it's a pretty look. What do you think? I think the look came together really nicely. I didn't know what I was going to do. This is not typical for me at all. But I ended up liking the look a lot. Okay, so let's get to this new lip color, and then we're going to get to all the swatches. And I used my Flower Power again from Guerlain just as a finishing powder to bring everything together. Okay, so now we'll start with, you can see the two different lipstick cases. So this is Berry Brown. This is the new one that I'm showing off today. And then Rosewood was in part 1, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, that faux leather, grainy, beautiful look. I've talked about this already in part 1. These are really clunky lipstick cases for me, so I typically stay away from them, but I couldn't resist this finish, and so now I have 3. There's one from before. These are only my second and third ones because I loved it so much. They're just so clunky, but I absolutely love the mirror detail, the double mirror. I think that's such a nice touch, and I am completely open that if something else catches my fancy in the future, then I can grab one of these. Okay, so quickly, this is Warm Almond. Let me tell you, all these shades, this whole lipstick collection is just so divine. This whole nude collection they've just got together. So good. Let me get this on the lips now. Why are all these colors so good? So creamy. This is a matte velvety one, but still so creamy, so pleasant, soft on the lips. Feels like nothing's there, and they're just so good. And I feel like each color complements the 3 that I have. Now this one complements this eye look too, and even though this color doesn't appear in the eye look, it still looks like part of the same kind of color story. And yeah, just beautiful, beautiful. Now this one is a problem product because I feel like I'm gonna go back and get the deeper browns. I love them so much, so much. I've not been bowled over by lipsticks in a while. Lipsticks are probably the least exciting thing for me in makeup. So a new formula, a new brand, yes, I'll try it out. But for me to be like excited, I'm really excited about these shades. I think they wear really well. I think they're gonna look beautiful across skin tones. They're not sinking into any lines, nothing going on. I just think the colors are flattering and the wear is really flattering. So quite the fan of these. Let's get to these swatches. Now, before we look at these comparison swatches, I just want to tell you that a few days after a video goes live here on YouTube, I will have swatches on my Instagram page. They'll be in sunlight, there'll be video and photo swatches, and you'll see the comparison swatches from the part 1 video and then part 2 together in the swatches for part 2, okay? So always a few days after a video goes live, I will have swatches on my Instagram page, and yeah, follow me on Instagram. I'm always sharing. We were just looking at Prada's new collection that just dropped, sharing deals. It's lipstick day. There's so many deals going on. So I'll share things with you guys on my page. So make sure to follow. Okay, so here is Wild Nudes. I featured this in part 1. So make sure to watch that one. And then here's the one I have on now, which is Undressed Browns. Okay, beautiful, beautiful quads. Very different in terms of finishes. This one has 2 of these like shimmer shades here. This one only has like a satin. No real like shimmer, no bright ones like this. Off the bat, I prefer Wild Nudes. I love the colors in this one, and I love the finishes. And to me, this feels more everyday, a little bit more dimmed down. This is a little bit more pizzazzy. Okay, so I have more pizzazzy options with this one. So if you're someone who likes a little less or a little more, you have the 2 options here. Now, there's nothing wrong with this. I need to play with this a little bit more and see how to wear it in a more comfortable way for me. But very pretty. And the colors I thought were the same are not. This has more orange in it than this one does. I thought these 2 would link up, and they don't. But 2 really lovely eyeshadow quads. And I think beautiful for this nude collection. I think they did a really, really nice job. Now I gave you my thoughts. I just want to make sure to show you the quads, okay? So this is Undressed Brown right here, and then this is Wild Nudes. So may seem close, but they're not. You have different color storage. You have different finishes and different things to play with. So let's get to these lipstick swatches now. Okay, so here we have the one today. So that is Warm Almond. From part 1, we have Warm Brown, which is a satin. This is a velvet, a matte. And this is also a velvet. This is Soft Tonka, okay? And they may look alike, but Soft Tonka, I think, has more brown in it. And Sweet Almond has the almond one, the one today. It has more pink. But I love this shade. It's such a beauty on too. Again, go check out part 1 if you haven't already to see these in play and to see the other eyeshadow quad. So these are the 3 that I have. So they do have, like I said, those deeper colors. They have a decent amount of nude colors, and I'll be circling back. I'll bring those to you whenever I grab those, okay? In the future, no time soon, in the future. Here are the lipsticks. Okay, so my thoughts about this collection as a whole are incredibly favorable. I'm obsessed with this collection. I just really am. And for me, this is going to be probably the Guerlain collection for me because it's most in line with how I like to wear makeup. I love the idea of this. Violet, the brand's creative makeup director, she wanted a collection of nudes that would just be an extension of our natural beauty, okay? And I think she achieved it. The colors are beautiful. We've got a lot of nudes in there and just a more simplified way to wear makeup. As I said, with this Undressed brown palette, you have a little bit more room for a little pizzazz should you want. But I know that I can also pull this back. I know that. And I'm looking forward to wearing it like that too. So I think they nailed it. Their first nude collection, they wanted creativity and subtlety. And I think they achieved that. And I think that from the lipstick cases are super chic. The lipstick colors are just beautiful. The formulas are beautiful. And these new eyeshadow formulas, may they not change it anytime soon. As we're seeing other brands change and change and change. This is such a winner of a formula for Guerlain. Let's hope it stays that way. Fallout is not anything that I've experienced yet. These are now I have 3. Not an issue for me at all. They're so good. They're creamy. They're pigmented. They go on easily. I just can't say enough about it. So very, very happy with this collection. This is one that's after my heart completely. So it's over to you. You got to let me know what you're thinking. Did you get anything from this Guerlain fall collection? Tell me everything. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you're loving. If you're not liking something, tell me that too. That's not a problem. Let me know in the comments below. And of course, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I appreciate it when you do. And if you want to check out any of our Silk Twill skinny scarves, any of our large Silk Twill scarves, any of our Italian leather bags, our jacquard, cashmere, silk scarves, and more, just visit us at FraisByBreezyTee.com. For all our hair accessories, you can visit us at BreezyTee.com. I will check you guys in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.